because I don't want to wake up my little boy, but I have to let you guys know that season 3 of Daredevil is amazing for what I've seen so far. I've only seen the first 6 episodes, and so I'm gonna leave this completely open in terms of spoilers. There's no spoilers in this. It's gonna be a non-spoiler review, but if you do want to kind of get spoiled, I will be releasing each review for each episode of the past 6 episodes that I did get to see. So if you're going to check those out, you can go check those out in the description bar below. You can go in this video, it should have like the tagline. But let's go ahead and drop this. Daredevil season 3 already for me, probably around like, man, nah, I can't even go there. When I looked at the very first opening scene of this, I was realizing this is going back to its roots. This is going back to season 1 grittiness, but at the same exact time, keeping the action, the pacing up of season 2. And to be quite honest, I'm gonna show you this real quick. Hold up. Just so you can understand how much of a fan I am of the series. Who actually has these? Like legit actually have these. These actual Blu-rays. I think around episode 4 is when I realized this is my favorite season, because there was something that happened and I was just like, I predicted it, but I was like, I can't believe they're going there with it. It takes, you know, the stairway sequence to a whole nother level, because it is legit just Charlie Cox doing his freaking thing. But it's not just Charlie, because the whole entire cast are phenomenal. D'Onofrio to me is better than he's ever been. Let's go and kind of break this down. I don't want to spoil anything though. This is gonna be hard to actually bring this up. All I can say is Wilson Fisk in this series really is a standout villain, period. But in season 3, you get to see him cemented as the Kingpin. And I think that from the first episode, like there's something that happens in the altercation between the first and second episode, 2 different altercations actually, and you realize just how you see how vulnerable he is, and the more he exposes himself in his vulnerability, the more dangerous his character is. And I think that Vincent D'Onofrio is nailing it. Like, he is like, this is what I wanted from season 1 from that character. They're giving it to you in spades. But then the other side of that is Charlie Cox's Daredevil, because Matt Murdock has been disintegrated. Like, he's lost his love, he's lost the ability of being able to be what he thought he was called to be, and he's lost his faith. And it's like the disintegration of that, Charlie just nails it. And it's like, when you get down to other characters that are new characters in this one, specifically this nun, that kind of befriends him and tries to motivate him, has also been a part of his past. It is just masterclass storytelling. Like, I was engaged. Like, first episode, I was highly engaged. I was like, she understands him in depths that different people don't. Who is she really, you know, kind of thing. Like, what is the background meat of all this? What is going to happen with his fate? Then you got other characters in Foggy and Karen, and Deborah and your boy Eldon are nailing it. Foggy, I was like so upset, because Foggy had lost hope that not only was Matt dead, but it's like he was disintegrating as a man. Like, he was just like, he doesn't know who he is anymore without Matt, you know what I'm saying? And then he starts kind of getting plagued with, is Matt really still alive? And then the reasons why Matt stays away is so interesting. So interesting and thought-provoking. I don't want to spoil any of it. Karen Page in this one is probably better than she's ever been. Like, she's definitely the most used that she's ever been. She's the most vulnerable she's ever been, probably since season 1. But she's got layers now. Like, she's got weight, because she's got ties to the Punisher. She's got ties to, of course, Matt Murdock. But then she also has this way of trying to be this reporter because of the weight of things she did before in her past. And when you start going into different things with her past, it's just, oh my gosh. But my man Poindexter, I'm not going to say who he's going to become, but he takes the concept of Iron Fist's Mary Walker and takes it, just throws it out there. Like, literally just throwing it straight at you. Like, I'll give you the eat a job. Like, the dude is just so layered. Like, he's sick, like he is skilled, like he is emotional, like he wants to be loved, he wants to be accepted, and he is dangerously evil. And it's just like I just am just like so in awe what they were able to do with that character in only the first 6 episodes. Because by the 6th episode, there's something that happens that I was like, yo, But you get to understand who his character is with the first altercation with him and Wilson Fisk. And I was appreciative of everything they did with that. The setup and the cinematography for this is so good. The cinematography, the imagery, the cinematography, the message, the story is all freaking amazing. Like, this is masterclass directing and storytelling. And like, to me, like, every single episode just ramps it up. And I'm like, by the episode 6, I was like, that's all? Like, I need more right now. I need more. And I just am in awe of what they've been able to do with this, and like the fact that the series has gotten better since the first 2, which still Daredevil season 1 is one of my favorites. Season 2 is one of my favorites. I highly recommend you definitely check this out. I believe it's going to be 13 episodes total for season 3. Let me fact check that real quick. Yeah, 13 episodes. You can't miss an episode. You have to watch it. And it's going to engage you every single time. But what also is happening is, well, Wilson Fisk is rising, Matt is spiraling. And there's a specific comic book story that kind of comes to mind. And I wonder if they're going to take Karen's character to this arc or not. But they are definitely nailing it with Wilson Fisk, Matt Murdock, Daredevil. They are nailing it. If you know the comic book reference I'm talking about, I feel like that's a spoiler in and of itself, so I'm not going to go there. But definitely, if I had to give it a number right now, 10. Right now, as is, 10. Definitely go and check it out. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Tune in October the 19th for Daredevil season 3. Peace, guys.
Who are you? I'm Daredevil. Hey.